everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some Sultai Reanimator. It recently placed second in a standard challenge, which is really nice. Although the record was 7-3, which typically means the challenge had kind of a lot of losses that made it in the top 8. So I would assume, obviously, there was 2 losses and then a loss in the finals, obviously getting second. So 2 losses squeaking in the top 8 is obviously good, because then they end up coming out in second, which is really nice. But this is the list we're going to be playing today, and we're going to dive right into the game. No black mana, but we'll try because of wistfulness, I guess. See if we can actually play a game of Magic this time. The game before, I played Overlord, milled over 4 lands, and then my opponent played a Soul Guide Lantern. And I said, okay, I guess I lose my Magic the Gathering game. Double blue for a big old loot and scoot amigo. So far, no black mana, so we're still struggling, but dredgers can help find one, at least. I mean, in what, 4 looks? 4 looks? 4, 5, 6, 7 looks. If I don't find a black mana, then I guess it was just never meant to be, right? Are we in the mirror? We are. Okay. It's more or less if they terror peaks me or not. Cavern is a grab, I guess. I could also grab a cavern, but I just don't think they're playing counter spells, so I don't that. First part is I have Arden in my yard. Another black source would be good because I could double Overlord and then definitely overtake their graveyard hits. At least you would think. If I hit another black source, I can also play this, taking out there to see, which would exile it from their graveyard, which would be good for us, obviously. I don't want Arden in the graveyard until I'm ready to do this, because Arden is kind of a good mirror breaker. Be discarding here. If they discard Arden, then I think we can potentially win this game. Their hand's gonna be too bad to compete, I think. Could be wrong, but I don't know what they discard. Mirror is always weird. They discard Arden. Okay, so I'm gonna take out Arden. I'm actually going to take our bringer away so they can't do that to board wipe me. I think is the play. And we go for my bringer. Don't let them do that to me. Could be wrong, could be right, could be the best, could be the worst. This has a bounce effect to it, which would bounce to their hand, but they have a cavern, so they can either only make me discard or... They can only make me discard a card or bounce a permanent, I think. On human? Actually, no, they could do both. Right? Because it could be black, black, blue, blue, or blue, blue, black, black. Yeah, so I guess they have both. For some reason I saw cavern. I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't work, but it definitely does. Yeah. Okay, overloading the board here. I don't know if that's correct. Which one you better triumphing, brother? That's kind of funny. And they go with bringer. Okay. I still have a 5-5 that wins this race, so it's a bit weird. They've had 2 mind bittens away. So... Plexus enters tap because another land. We could have maybe played something bigger here. Okay, so we definitely want that. I don't have double black here. Wow. I just have to go for a big graveyard here, I think. They went to time and now they're saying your go, dude. Stop being a toddler. I don't even want to give him Arden, I don't think. Because they still have to make that decision. Decline. Just hold here. I could crack him, but could be a surveil land, hidden Arden, and then they get haste, and that'd be bad. If they're playing like the same thing I am, they only have 2. Don't take this out because we don't want to give them another tutor. We want to give them their worst card because I think they're going to do it regardless. Yeah. Here you go, opponent. They should exile my bringer. They should not do their own. I think they did their own. Actually, does it matter? What do we highlight my graveyard for, brother? Like, you've already made your choice. This game is happening. Or do it and then look at my graveyard and wonder if it was the correct choice. But, oh, they're copying. Right. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Max Mills here. Actually, no. I want to do Formidable Figure. All the triggers on the stack. Get rid of Arden. We grab literally anything at random, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I guess I grab one of these to maybe bounce something if I rip a land. I don't need to do anything else. Decline. 32 to 38. Thing is my demons are gonna have haste and stuff here. Have anything good? Not really. I do, I guess. Have anything in their yard? I'm gonna slam them and then bring her. No idea. Have one end step for. Oh, they're resolving this. I was like, what do they have for on their end step that does anything? So I just bounce one of their flyers and that's lethal, right? 5-11. Yeah. So I just need double blue here. That's possible. Okay. Blue. Bounce. Sure. Here. Our graveyard. We grab Arden. Grab their bringer, I guess. These have menace. It's for Xaxes. Very cool. We win that game. Very nice. A pretty good hand, right? We have double black to make them discard. We just don't have either piece, I guess. But we have a dig if we find a land. Let's keep it. This hand could definitely fail. We're a bit heavy. But we'll take that land, of course. Now that means this is online. That's pretty good. And against red, it seems like we might be in a good spot. Pop their first creature they play. Pop second creature, maybe firebending. Hey, they're cooler than me. Okay. We want this to start, and we do have another permanent to target, so we are going to pop their firebending Ascension. And it will mill 3, and then we can do the discard. Can bounce something very problematic if we have to. No. Okay, to be fair, how do they beat Arden? Right? I actually don't know. But blue. Rather it be a bit different here. I just want to make sure I'm not dead. Is kind of where I'm at. Even though I had to gain a little bit of life. Let's take a look. Doesn't target. Arden, I guess, technically does. Okay. You have to worry about actually being dead. That's crazy. Sure. Huh? Sure. Now they're holding up the redirect lightning, which is I guess here. I'll grab one of these. Direct lightning does not affect this because it enters as a copy of something. It can change what I target to reanimate though. Just funnily enough. Funny enough. Could redirect it to Arden. Be kind of funny. Arden would be a self-filling guy. Sure. The thing is, Karavak to Mind Bitten and not Arden. Arden the Usurper. And then if you look here, it's actually the Mind Bitten. So now I have 2 Arden. I get the idea because I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I mean, that's good. I have 2 creatures. I do. Go to combat. 1. I selected the wrong creature. I punted. But oh, it's funny. Because it's not a legendary creature. I was like, wait a minute. If I have Mind Bitten in her as a legendary creature, it's gonna kill my Mind Bitten and I might lose. It just didn't matter, so I was just trying to get through it. Weird hand, but sure, I guess. Just because we're on the play, it feels like we can keep. On the draw, I don't think we can because we're just way too slow. What a hand. what a hand we've stumbled upon. I can just do this if I'd like. I can cast this and do nothing if it with it. Sure. Turbin. Are weaving. Here, I guess. Here. Know what we need? Building condition. Well, brother, what we got? The weirdest part is I'm not actually bringing back that much to really be concerned about. We also most likely won't block anything here either. If we block anything, that means it comes back when we mind bitten, or yeah, when we bring back the last gift. And I'd rather them just lose everything. Then if they do something like, I'll fight that creature's shenanigans, then we just ignore it and just play this. Or play another one of these. Because we can do something, I would hope. For a cub. Well, they're committing. They're just praying I don't have a land, because I'm probably just dead next turn, I think. You can also play it as a reset here, right? Like, I mean, it's a 2-turn clock, I guess, and it's flying, and they miss the land. Yeah, there's just no way. Well, if it's control, we lose. If it's not, we have a chance. Okay. Okay, I don't need every copy of that card against a matchup that I don't think it's going to matter that much in. Oh, maybe it will. Okay. Never mind. Come back, sweetheart. Oh, I need you back. Come back, brother. Where I go, oops, for shocking it in, so they think I have nothing. But then it pauses there, right? So, like, should be very obvious that I have something. One cub in the drain. Just do nothing until they play another cub. I am going to try to fix this watery graved hand. Holy, with Badgermole Cub in there and nothing in my yard. I think it's actually an Arden angle here. Like, the thing is, like, Badgermole Cub comes back and beats me to death. Sure. We also have Bitter Triumph, right? Like, it's just more or less if I rip a Mind Bitten off the top this turn, what would I prefer to do? And it would be to bring out Arden, bring out their Badgermole Cub. And honestly, just get to the point of making land good. How much removal can this guy actually have? Answer's a lot. I'd like to hold up double Bitter Triumph here. I just don't think I can. Yeah, and that's why I'm hitting every land drop. Bitter Triumphs are obviously doing well, but Line Weaver, sure. Okay. 80 mana? Riddler. Draw one. Could Bitter Triumph get rid of this watery grave? Never know. If we do just really, really hardly flood here. Okay, they do attack. I had to watch out for like a flicker effect here. Never know. We could flood really, really hard and just end up casting this guy, but we'll see. Told you. I mean, we have a lot of actual spells in there, so it's likely we flood, which sucks. This is the worst when we have everything set up and we just don't have the Mind Bitten to win the game. Or cast Riddler, sure. Not much removal until I rip something relevant. And I also have enough mana that I'm not going to Bitter Triumph right now. Oh. Oh. What to do? We're literally just at Cassis territory, which is crazy. Now, I wish it was Arden instead. Sure. Yeah. How deep am I? I'm 43. Or not 43 deep. I guess I'm 27 deep. No, that's not. Math ain't mathin'. Yeah, you draw a card, brother. We are working on it, that's for sure. The thing is their graveyard's 10 times better than mine. I have Justin Arden in my yard. So this is such a bad cast. Literally Arden steal their, it's Mind Bitten and Arden steal their Riddler and just hope that that's enough. That's literally all I got. Yeah. This is a game of all time. Oh yeah, perfect. And we're just dead to Crater, dude. Yeah, I mean, they got it. Sick game, bro. Of course I hit the 7th lane. I can't even go out on my sword, bro. Like, that's crazy. I don't even get to cast that guy. It just gives me another creature that I would have taken any other draw. But okay, sure. It should be fine. Oh, it could be control, and that would be nerve-wracking. Oh boy. Give me the rest in peace. Okay. They do play flankers though, so, or they play a lot. There's a lot that it could be. I don't care if they have no more lies. I'm in there. Need a double black, I guess. I could have just got rid of this removal that does nothing, I guess. Not my land. Right. Correct. We're obviously digging for a cavern more than anything here. Getting rid of stock up seems diabolical to me, but I get it. Three steps ahead is down, no more lives, just like a 4 of. We already have the Mind Bitten, so I guess I don't really care in that regard, but I'd much rather just barrel this. Get rid of that. Go ahead. Sure. Uh-huh. What? I don't know. It seems a bit weird, but sure. I don't know what they're shocking in to represent here. Double no more lies? Oh. Or consult, I guess? Shocking to consult seems wild, but I guess it doesn't matter in this matchup. Yeah, it's not wild at all. It just doesn't matter in this matchup. We are just kind of digging for a cavern here. It's really all we want. Then they can flanker us, which is kind of a problem. I say kind of a problem. It is a problem. Trying to test me. You need the information that is residing in your hand. Need that info. Okay. All right, so we just gamble that they don't have it next turn, I'm pretty sure. Take this and then we just barrel it, right? I don't think it does not have it. Because I don't have any black mana, because I'm an idiot. Well, I guess I had to do that, right? Kind of whatever. Sure. Guess I could have untapped. Oh, it's another target permanent, not a land. Oops. I guess I could have done it. Well, no, I couldn't have. Here. Okay, what a killer rip. We're so talented. Basically gotta give everything haste and one shot him at this point. You could have ripped a counter spell, but I think it's just to get lost on priority here. Welcome to playing control. I've been there a time or two. I know what it's like. Yeah. We have one mystery card and a Day of Judgment. Obviously, our turn is starting off with black here. Here. Honestly, it almost should be just like hardcast this guy. Pause here. What is his last card? Think they ripped a flanker in between all this? That'd be so sick, though. You have. Huh. You were thinking about using the No More Lies? We have two of these, so the Day of Judgment doesn't matter. Quite like we thought. Because for whatever reason, this guy saves himself. I don't know why. Sure. Should pop my Arden here. Is what they should do. backup plan. Could have declined, I guess, but wow, they let me attack. Okay. Crazy to have let me attack there. No way they just didn't pop my Arden there. Sure. So now we know their whole hand. They have one draw. Have one draw, that's it. Land. Day. So they use their 3 steps ahead that could counter this next mind bitten, of course. I'll force them to have it. Hey, you gonna do it this time? I should have had to copy that because this isn't legendary, right? Yeah, I did mess that up. It's a little tough, but that's fine. Grab this. I don't. Why did I? Because it would be renamed Mind Bitten and be a legendary. For like an Ultima or Day of Judgment. Doesn't matter, by the way. Oh, nice. Nice. Dude, I've been in that seat a couple of times. Don't worry, opponent. I get it. I get it.